And now, for a little quality time with the Crummett clan, it's snack time!
Nobody, and I mean nobody, likes a good sex comedy more than a repressed Sunday school teacher. Now let's think. What Sunday school teachers who might be repressed do we know? Could there be my mother, Susan Lynn Crummett? Yes, a Sunday school teacher at Clifton Park Baptist Church. Yes, a repressed housewife. And but a good sex comedy. Now that we know that no one likes a good sex comedy more than a repressed Sunday school teacher and a deacon father like, say, my dad, Ronald Crummett, we need to find a good sex comedy. American Pie, people. Yes! American Pie. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. I took Susie, I took Ronnie, and I wish I would die. That's right, I took my mom and my daddy. I took my daddy and my mama to see none other than American Pie. I know what you're saying to yourself, Snackboy, you should be ashamed. That is a rated R sex comedy about a bunch of young men trying to lose their virginity. What did you do, rent Porkies for your mom and dad last week? No, people, no. We all know that American Pie is on the surface a raunchy sex comedy about guys trying to get laid for the first time. But under the surface of American Pie, there's a beautiful coming-of-age tale. A beautiful love story. There is an emotion and a heart beneath that, people. You should get your minds out of the gutter and let's get to the story. I don't know if any of you have taken your parents to the movies, and I don't know if any of you have parents as embarrassing as mine. I know that some of you do. My mother loves to eat chocolate-covered raisins in the movies, and she loves to eat buttered popcorn. She loves her soda more than the film itself, and she can't help herself but with each bite to tell you exactly how it tastes. And she doesn't care if there's a lot of people in the theater around her. Oh, no! Susan Crummett was born to share information. So here she is in the movie. The movie's begun. The previews have ended. The movie has started. The guy's, masturbating. His mom comes in the room, and she's like, "What's this you're watching on TV?" My dad starts laughing like a pig. My dad laughs like a pig. That's not too embarrassing. I laugh like a pig too, but he does it a lot. He's like, my mom starts going, Ronnie, are you hungry for some chocolate-covered raisins? My dad, who's half deaf, pulls his hearing aid and he goes, what? And my mom goes, are you hungry for chocolate-covered raisins? Pass the popcorn. Carrie. And the people behind us are like, She's like, Carrie, go get us some chocolate-covered raisins, okay? Go get them. I'm like, fine. So I bring them back the chocolate-covered raisins, and she's like, that's so good, thank you. And then she starts taking the box and rattling the raisins. Carrie, do you want a handful of chocolate-covered raisins? I'm like, sure, Mom. Then she starts telling stories. The movie's going on. People are getting really agitato from Susano Crummett. They're getting really agitato. They're like, shh. My mom's like, did I ever tell you when I was a little girl, I used to go to People's Drug, and I would buy a lot of big box of chocolate raisins for 50 cents, and I would sneak them in the movies under my purse, and they wouldn't know, and then my friends and I would eat them. We wouldn't spend all the extra money. And my dad's watching American Pie, and he sees something funny. And here's the worst part. Oh, here's the crescendo. Here's what it builds up to. Remember the part in the movie, what's called American Pie, where the guy kind of makes love to a pie in a masturbatory fashion? Yes, he puts his pee-pee in the pie. Yes, I apologize if you haven't seen the film, but you probably have heard this by now. You've probably seen it or heard it. So the guy sticks his pee-pee in the pie, and my parents burst out laughing. My dad goes, and my mom is laughing so hard she starts choking on her popcorn. My dad starts pounding on her back. The whole theater's going, shh. And my mom spits a piece of popcorn. It flies up her throat. It flies out of her mouth like The Exorcist, like she's Linda Blair, people throwing a pea suit on a priest. And the poor girl in front of my mom turns around, and in her hair is that half-chewed-up piece of marginalized popcorn sitting in her hair right above her eyebrow. Oh, and my mom just started laughing even harder and then started choking louder. This is what I have to put up with. If anyone has a story like that where you have been embarrassed in public by your parents, please share it with the rest of us on the message board. Everyone has a right to know.